Good morning, it's 4:30 in the morning, or at night, whichever is more convenient for you. My friend and I agreed to meet at 8 o'clock at the foot of Mount Snowdon. This is my first ascent to such a height. My friend has chosen a not easy path, so to speak. I hope I'll get home alive. I'll finish my coffee and then I'll leave. Wish me luck.
Mount Snowdon is one of the most famous mountains in the UK. It is 1,085 meters high and is located in the Snowdonia National Park, which is a stunningly beautiful place in its own right, popular with hikers, climbers and nature lovers. Here are some interesting facts about Snowdon. 1. History and legends. Snowdon is not only famous for its natural beauty, but is also associated with ancient legends. According to legend, the mythical giant Rita Gar, who, according to legend, fought with King Arthur, is buried here. This makes the mountain an important place in Welsh culture and history. 2. Accessibility and routes. Snowdon can be climbed by several routes, varying in difficulty. The most popular of these are the Pid Track and Miners Track are relatively easy routes that go along slopes with beautiful views of lakes and valleys. Watkin Path is the most difficult route, requiring good preparation, but offering some of the best views of the nature of Snowdonia. This is the route we have chosen today. Snowdon Ranger Path is one of the oldest routes, used by travelers since ancient times. There is also a railway route, the Snowdon Railway, which was built in the late 19th century and still takes tourists almost to the very top. It goes from the village of Llanberis, and this makes Snowdon one of the most accessible mountains to climb. 3. Views from the summit. At the top of Snowdon, if you are lucky with the weather, there are breathtaking views from which you can see the Irish Sea, lakes, valleys, and even the coast of Ireland. Visibility can reach 200 kilometers in clear weather, and this makes the climb especially impressive. 4. Biodiversity. Snowdonia is famous for its unique flora and fauna. Rare plant species such as Arctic alpine plants that have adapted to the harsh conditions of the highlands can be found here. The mountain is also home to several bird species such as the rock thrush and the Welsh sandpiper. 5. Popularity among tourists. Snowdon attracts a large number of tourists every year, especially in the summer months when climbing conditions are at their best. However, in winter you can also meet climbers and hikers, especially experienced ones, who come to enjoy the snowy landscapes. 6. Climate. The climate on Snowdon can be quite harsh and changeable. Even in summer, it is often cool and windy at the summit. In winter, strong winds and snowfalls are possible, so climbing requires preparation and equipment. 7. Cultural significance. Snowdon is important to the people of Wales, not only as a natural landmark, but also as a symbol of their national pride. Snowdonia National Park is one of Wales's most important natural treasures and is carefully protected to preserve the region's unique ecosystems and cultural heritage. Mount Snowdon is not only a popular tourist destination, but also a place steeped in history, culture, and nature. Imagine early morning, fresh, clean air. The sky above your head seems endless, and ahead is a majestic mountain. This is a place where every step brings you closer to the top, but more importantly, to yourself. In the mountains, you will listen to your breath and feel how every cell of your body comes to life on the way. Why climb there? Why leave comfort and familiar life for the sake of one height? Climbing the mountains is like opening a new chapter in your life. Every step on the rocks and paths, every meter of the climb is not just overcoming. It is a path to something greater. When you stand at the top, the world opens up before you in all its breadth. And you understand that the boundaries that seemed insurmountable exist only in your head. At the top of the mountain, you see the world and yourself in a new way. But it's not just about conquering the mountain. The most important thing is to conquer your doubts, fears, and maybe even the past. The summit is a point of strength that will remain in you forever. And every time life presents difficulties, you will remember your path to this summit, and you will feel the same strength. Don't be afraid to test yourself. To climb to the summit is to change yourself forever. Are you ready for this? Nature as a source of strength and inspiration. Mountains are a place where nature speaks to you. There will be no city noise and bustle around, only the wind that will accompany your path. You will feel the power of the earth and feel yourself a part of this greatness. When you stand at a height, you do not just see nature. You feel its power and understand that it is always near, supporting and inspiring you. Overcoming yourself and internal barriers. To climb to the top is to overcome not only the physical height, but also yourself. Mountains teach patience, endurance, fortitude. They test your will, teach you not to give up when your strength is running out, when the path seems endless. After such an experience, any difficulties in life will seem surmountable because you know you have climbed to your peak. Awareness of the present moment. In the mountains, you learn to live in the present. Every step, every breath will mean more to you than ever before. On the trail, you don't think about tomorrow. You don't worry about what was. There is only the moment here and now. And this is true freedom, which is rarely felt in everyday life. Unity with the team and unforgettable moments. Climbing a mountain is not only a personal achievement, but also incredible moments of unity with the people who are near. In the mountains, people become closer, support each other, share warmth and care. You will find not just comrades, but friends with whom you will share unique experiences and priceless memories. A transformative experience that remains forever. Once you reach the summit, you will never be the same. This experience will stay with you for the rest of your life. You will understand that you are capable of more than you ever thought. Every time you look at the mountains, you will remember this feeling of freedom, joy, and limitless possibilities. Challenge to comfort and the limits of the possible. People go to the mountains to leave their comfort zone and test themselves. Where your usual comforts and easy paths are left far behind, there begins a real journey to yourself. You will understand what you are capable of and discover qualities in yourself that you never even suspected. When you reach the top, stop for a few minutes. This is the perfect place to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to simply be here and now. You will go all this way not only to see the view from above, but also for the opportunity to feel complete inner peace and harmony. Meditation at the top is like a moment of true freedom. There is silence and grandeur of nature around, the whole world under your feet, and a feeling of lightness in your heart. Close your eyes, feel the wind and take a few deep breaths. Each breath will remind you that you did it. You are here. You are a part of this huge world, and it supports you. Let this silence of the summit fill you with strength for the descent and for everything that lies ahead. Allow yourself a few minutes of peace so that the whole experience of mountain climbing stays with you for a long time. Climbing a mountain is like going towards yourself. Yes, it can be hard. It may seem like your legs will start to hurt, and at times you will want to stop. But believe me, with every step you will feel how you are freed from doubts and fear. And when you get to the top, all the efforts will seem like a trifle compared to the joy you will feel. Overcoming the fear of the first ascent is already a victory over yourself. Your legs will get tired, of course, but this is a pleasant fatigue because it will be filled with meaning. Every step, every climb will be like a small victory, and the reward will be the moment when a breathtaking view of the world around you and inside you opens up before you. Besides, no one says that you need to go fast or climb the most difficult route. Start small, allow yourself to enjoy the road, and do not rush. This is what nature is good at. It will always accept you as you are and give you time to adapt. And remember, you have already taken the first step as soon as you thought about climbing the mountains. All that remains is to follow your desire. It will be difficult, but these are difficulties that will be remembered with joy. Ahead is one of the purest joys available to man, the joy of overcoming oneself and uniting with nature. The climb always seems difficult, but believe me, when you reach the top, you will feel an incredible surge of energy. The view that opens up before you will give you such strength that the descent will not become an obstacle, but the last pleasant stage of your journey. In addition, the descent is always easier. It is calmer and often takes less energy than it seems. And even if you get tired, do not be afraid to stop and go at your own pace. The descent is a time to rest and enjoy every moment of the journey. You will be moving towards your achievement, and this will give you more strength than it seems. In addition, there will always be people ready to support you. You are not alone on this path. Believe me, the climb is hard, but it is on the descent, when you look back at the path you have taken, that a real sense of satisfaction comes. You will definitely have enough strength for this final step. After all, you have already done the most difficult thing,